got a check. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Money on my back, I got money on my rings. Money in my pants, I got money, I got change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. Hey, I'm a thugger, streaming, bleeding, switching back. Yeah. I'm amigo, I play with. When I put ice on, I am Sub-Zero. All of my, they hard, call them Beatles. Hey, was face so I kept me a Regal. Dropping the top on the Bentley, I'm with the Birdman, yeah, the Eagle. Eat out my mind, man, I'm chewing out, I don't know none of these people. Let my little shawty go get me a, burn back me a. Yes, I got trust, I'm not worried about that, they know they can get. I swear I done got me a check, I got a check. Yeah, I done got me a check, I got a check. Sheesh. Yeah, I done got me a check, I got a check. Sheesh. Yeah, I done got me a check, I got a check. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I'm like, baby, 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 I need rest. Baby, 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 I need rest. Baby, 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 I want rest. Baby, 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 I need rest. We got London on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track.
Yeah, that's how we roll. She wearing a Rolex, Polo's moving cold, and I'm on that grown flex. I bet you that they fold. These made some bold threats. I'm living by that code, technicolor coat like I'm Joseph. She's in a robe, she's in a robe. I'm gonna get them both. Call me a dog, I go fetch. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them. I'm over the west coast, mashing at me looks grotesque. Right now I'm moving dolo, I'm kinda on my solo. My missus just got FOMO, booked us a quick late Como. Life ain't easy, I'm in control though. Lengthy and I can throw that. Trying to find your way home with Toto. I'm not the Wizard of Oz, I that witch. Back in the days when I was in PJs, talking about those MTV days. Back to the time of the relay, washing up. She's trying to get my details these times. I'm trying to watch that he say, she say. I'm on the beach chilling out with Shorty. She ordering some fresh ceviche. How could you stoop so low? How could you do that madness, bro? Walking a while, just float. God's armor, I got my back exposed. Man, them are at my throat. They counting me out, how mad's that though? I put them onto game and I've given out them access codes. My girl, manicure them nails. Go pedicure them toes. Go get some brand new clothes, cause we going to Carbone. I got a ball of flows, standing in Martin Rose. They couldn't unit 10 days, man, them a Woolworth Road.
Backhands on, got rid of that worker. It's me that's rowing this boat, no I can't just sit back and be an observer. Nigel boy, I was trying to rap, yeah, on the low like punters doing no. Come when cash converter, said if you come with the cash out. Said if you come with the cash, I'll serve you. Free bro, like Snoop, gave him a bed and the case was. Can't tell me about my ones, can't tell me don't take it further. Pray that broski gets his appeal, could've tried turn him to a. Beef was frying, he bun that burger. But don't get twisted, even though that I rap, I'm still trying to trade in towns like New York Knicks did. Still gonna put on big bits and I still got no love for the piglets. And you know that I come from Toxteth, the way that I rock is a little bit different. And there's no point trying to blend in cause it looks like I play for the Detroit Pistons. But from a kid I've been chasing a bag, man, picked up a box in the alley like Liston. I've been like Leon Edwards, done Usman back when he so-called got him. Now the front of the whip need fixing cause he had a full of tick them. Then it is what it is now, staying consistent. Back to the biz now, I was in a system. Now I'm on an M-way doing them trips now. And not on me thinking I'm lit now, but I've been lit from a kid, I'm just big now. Make her the gal, them still wanna look out, thinks I'm gone cause she saw me with gigs now. Up in the bits now, moving diligent, something I didn't even know was innocent. Like some with ice, that summertime nights got everyone billing them. All of the bad ones in and out gym again. Maxi dress, see the back just jiggling. Don't know why, try act like say he's a stand-up guy when he's more Gilligan. But you ain't patting like that, some actors ain't savage like that. What's happening, man, are just capping on tracks. Embarrassing, I ain't a fan of their raps. Following, but they ain't adding them back. Face week fresh if you come with the cash, said if you come with the cash, I'll save you. Free bro, like Snoop, gave him a bed and the case was. You can't tell me about my ones, can't tell me don't take it further. Pray that broski gets his appeal, could've tried turning him to a. Beef was fine, he put in that burger.
AOX9.
It's John Mack. How I buy my the world? If she want it, she gon' get it.
Oh my God.
If she everybody type, she too pretty. I can't buy no for my. I like. Sorry, I ain't tryna kick. I'm too busy. I'm like, why?
Oh my God.
Pose for me, baby. I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby.
Baby, pose.
I just lead a conversation when they talking about the.
Be quiet.
Cause when I buy Louis V, mind your business. I just got a thing for. I admit it. They look lit on IG for the image. How your lady got more emotion than you got. That's a bum. Look, never got a bad, but got a. When I'm near, it's a. I walk up in your, let's have fun. 20 large up in the double. Praise God, it's cause of him.
It's 'cause of him.
He done dropped another 20 and ain't flinch. Finna take my off the Turks, I ain't been.
been.
But I'm still a broke till I'm rich. Yeah, I buy my the world. If she want it, she gon' get it.
Oh my God.
If she everybody type, she too pretty.
She too
I can't buy no for my. I like. Sorry, I ain't tryna kick. I'm too busy. I'm like, why?
Oh my God.
Pose for me. I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby.
Hey, pose for me. Slim, thick, no tummy. I'm too bad and I'm getting more money. Since my name in your mouth, I hope. Period. It ain't smoke. Your baby wanna too broke. A real got my own shorty. How you know I really hurt? Cause I'm what that won't. Call me Big Mama. I would hate to cause I'm big poppin'. Louis V says I got big options. We are not the same, I got rich
I
problems.
buy my the world. If she want it, she gon' get it.
Oh my God.
If she everybody type, she too pretty.
She too
I can't buy no for my. I like. Sorry, I ain't tryna kick. I'm too busy. I'm like, why?
Oh my God.
Pose for me, baby. I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby.
Baby, pose.
I got my head checked by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need ya. I got my head down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need ya. Yeah, yeah.
我们这脖子上喜欢挂玉牌，香炉供台上摆，长大才开白黄牌。虔诚拜三拜，钱包里面多几百。易的是，难的是等。来财，来，来财，来，来财，来，来财，来。哎，中指力滚力，对应好运八方来。散了才能聚，你不出手，说聊斋。这一把愿花钱交朋友，那艺高人胆大，让他回馈下社会先，摸到那顶皇冠后，找你做事人太多，事情两袖清风做，一阴一阳只为道，仔细东来，明码标价的那些物，非黑即白。若上颁奖台，切莫张灯结彩。八仙桌的收尾少不了弄菜。上北下南，左西右东，东南东北，西北西南，步步高升，八方来财，四海为家，家兴旺，百事可乐，千事吉祥，万事如意，顺风顺水，天道酬勤，鹏程万里。你不给你表示了吗？啊，我们这。
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Philadelphia 76ers, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is the NBA Playoffs, and it's up next.
We are on the biggest stage in professional basketball, the NBA Finals. We're set for Game 2 on 2K Sports. Tonight could give us a picture of where this series is headed. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George and Embiid are up front. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. Taking a look at the Timberwolves. Surprise performance in Game 1. Stealing a victory on the road. But now things get real.
Yeah, they're going to have to weather the storm here with this home crowd. Stay positive even when they're on the wrong side of a run or a series of runs. And just trust what got them here.
DiVincenzo with it. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Outside. DiVincenzo. Three-pointer off the mark. George against DiVincenzo. Inside. Here's Embiid. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Outside Edwards. Now Randall. Down low. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
DiVincenzo against Maxey. Embiid, a screen on DiVincenzo. Embiid misses.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
George against Randall. Outside Edwards. The three is up. Rebound by the 76ers. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Brian, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. And he converts the layup.
Well, that's the thing about DiVincenzo. He stays active at both ends.
For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Maxey against DiVincenzo. Maxey passes to George. Oubre, a screen on Randall. Here's George. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Randall outside. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Now here's Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
Look at Embiid being selfless, dishing it outside instead of forcing it on his own.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here is DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Back to Daniels. The 3-ball. Paul George pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Oubre. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, really nice feel from George. Making the correct decision in a two-man game.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Randall deciding where to go with it. For 3, DiVincenzo. Another miss by Minnesota. Philadelphia leading by 5. Embiid, high post. He's against Gobert. Maxey finds Oubre. No good on the triple. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Shoots over Maxey. Randall, good.
Well, the defender made it hard on Randall. Still, he uses his body to convert for 2.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Maxey with it. Randall's in his pocket. Out to Oubre. McDaniels with a steal. For 3, DiVincenzo. Paul George pulls it in.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Oubre passes to Embiid. The Sixers again can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Randall outside. Takes a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Up top, DiVincenzo. Maxey covering. Here's Randall. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, in addition to his low post scoring, Randall is also dangerous from the mid-range. Nice looking Jay there.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from deep. DiVincenzo against Maxey. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And Edwards the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Maxey. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Barlow's checked in for Paul George. And it's Edwards in for Oubre. Outside Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Maxey. And Gobert with the stuff.
What a slam by Gobert. He's solid getting positioning inside and using it to his advantage.
Now here's Maxey. Right wing. Pass to Edwards. Back to Maxey. Five on the clock. Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup. Maxey's got 5 points.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
DiVincenzo against Maxey. DiVincenzo pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Free throw no good for Edwards.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of the game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
And the basket by Embiid.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
They're really working the paint now.
76ers trail by 3. Now Embiid. He's got 6. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Embiid. Over Gobert. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Timberwolves lead by 3. And here's Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And Gobert with the stuff.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that dunk.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. He's checked in for the Sixers. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid comes in for Randall. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for McDaniels. Here's Edgecombe. DiVincenzo covering. To the middle. Here's Barlow. Outside Grimes. Pass to Edwards. Gobert against Embiid. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. The shot's good.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out brings it.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Pass to Barlow. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Terry's checked in for Philadelphia. And then for Minnesota, Ingles, he's checked in for Gobert. Shannon comes in for Edwards. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Now here's Ingles. No good on the three. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. Pass to Terry. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Ingles.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Oh, stolen by Embiid. The finish! And Embiid throws it down.
Getting out in transition. Love to see this hustle from Embiid.
And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Shannon. Outside Reed. 4-3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Sixers trailing. Embiid inside. Reed defending. Embiid gets the bucket.
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
Outside Conley. To the paint. Here's Dosunmu. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Grimes, the pass to Barlow. Embiid against Reed. Shoots a fadeaway. Embiid misses.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Outside Conley. Dosunmu for three. It's deflected. It's a one-on-one situation. Grimes, the pass to Terry. Back to Grimes. Pass to Barlow. To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. Embiid's got 12 points.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Outside, Ingles. Back to Conley. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Grimes' shot is off.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Now here's Conley, covered by Grimes. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. George comes in for Barlow. And it's Oubre in for Edwards. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Anderson's checked in. So they take the lead.
And just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Timberwolves trail by 3. 40 seconds left now in the first quarter. Reed against Drummond. The fadeaway. Rebound by Philadelphia.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Terry, the pass to George. Now here's Oubre. Clock at 6. Back to George. Oubre finds George. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
From deep, Conley. He's off on that one. Joel Embiid. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Ayo Dosunmu out there with Mike Conley. And it's Shannon in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Nothing the defense can do about that. Randall just powers it down.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Edgecombe. No made baskets yet. Philadelphia moving it around. Takes the 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Conley. Lets it fly. Second shot opportunity. And Reed with a nice bucket inside.
Just one of many things Reed contributes on the floor. His ability to save plays by just being in the right place.
Here's Edgecombe. He takes it in.
Wow. B.J. Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Randall left side. Drummond grabs the miss.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Knocks it loose. And Drummond with the jam.
Well, that's about as high percentage of look as Drummond's going to get. Nice job inside.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Reed. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reed's gotten 4 this quarter.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Here's Edgecombe. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And some changes here for the 76ers. Bona comes in for Drummond. And it's Paul George in for Barlow. And here's Dosunmu. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dosunmu. Fires from deep. Shannon's shot is off.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Bona. He's covered by Dosunmu. The 3 from Edgecombe. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Dosunmu, pass to Reed. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Yep, that one goes.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the middle. And that one's good. Bona. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Oh, it's hard to contain Edgecombe. And that opens things up in the pick and roll.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Edwards. He's checked in for Shannon. Here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Reed. Now Edwards. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Conley passes to Reed.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
And the shot goes. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Conley finds Edwards. Conley against Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Conley looking for an opening. Reed for 3. Paul George pulls it in. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oubre, a screen on Reed. Embiid with it. Randall's in his pocket. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Dosunmu, right side. Rejected by George.
Yeah, rejecting the try there. George firing up his guys.
Philadelphia moving it around. Up top, Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Now Conley. No points yet. Pass to Randall. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3.
Well, hey, Randall possesses this kind of range. The defense has to at least honor his shot.
Maxey against Conley. Outside Maxey. Back to George. That's short off the rim. Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley passes to Randall. Count it. Randall's got 11 points. Now here's Maxey. He's got 5. George, a screen on Conley. Up top, George. Conley against Maxey. Back to George. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Conley finds Randall. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Terry. 3-pointer. Now George. And here's Embiid. Checked by Randall. 6 to shoot. Here's Terry. Picked it out of midair. Outside Edwards.
Oh, wow. What a play.
That was incredible.
And he hammers in the reverse slam. The 76ers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Up top, George. Pass to Terry. Clock at 6. Outside Maxey. Now here's Oubre. The 3. Philadelphia with another miss.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Down low. And it's Randall with the jam.
Tonight has been all about Julius Randall. He is scoring at will. They should keep going to him.
The Sixers trailing. Maxey attacking. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Outside Conley. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Randall. Shoots over George. Paul George pulls it in. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The 76ers have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Tipped. Reed with it. Guarded now by George. That one falls. Reed's got 8.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Maxey against Conley. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Some changes for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in for Joel Embiid. Barlow comes in for Paul George. And it's Grimes in for Terry. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Randall. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond is checked in for Bona. Edwards comes in for Oubre. And it's Edgecombe in for Grimes. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Dosunmu's checked in. Now here's Dosunmu. Pass to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Barlow. And here's Drummond. The kick out to Edwards. This one for 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 11-2 run. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
There's a screen to the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Dosunmu outside. Gobert with it. Give him 8. Pass to DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. The 76ers have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Here's Edgecombe. Inside. 5 to shoot. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Edgecombe's got his second basket on the night.
And as the rookie Edgecombe gets stronger, these baskets should become more routine. Just nice focus on that finish.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 10. Dosunmu for 3. McDaniels from long range. He buries it from 3. McDaniels got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 76ers trail by 3. Outside Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 16-6 run. Maxey against DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first half. Oh, Drummond with a block. To the wing, right side. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Powerful finish by Edwards.
Yeah, doing it with speed and style. Edwards putting on a show at the rim.
There's a screen to the middle. Here's Barlow. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. McDaniels. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Grimes comes in for Tyrese Maxey. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. And both free throws good for McDaniels.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
To the left wing. Pass to Edgecombe. He shoots it. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, look at Edgecombe making space for himself out there off the pick, managing to find his shot.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Edwards for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. And here's Grimes. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The 3 is up. It's not going to go for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 3. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Chris Finch. And, Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of random pick and rolls, and then we feel like keep the defense a little bit off balance, but been a little sluggish so far tonight.
Got to put the defense back on its toes. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They were sloppy, gave the ball away too much, and that comes down to one thing. Focus.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shaq. I was distracted. Focus.
Did you say something, Shaq?
Yeah, my focus was hurt.
What, did you say something, Kenny?
What?
Yeah, I said focus. I said focus, not I want to kiss. Focus.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Everyone is talking about their Game 1 victory. You think they can take the first 2 on the road?
Well, props to them for getting it done, and that first game especially. I think they can do it again, Ernie.
Well, they'll have to keep up that intensity, play sharp, and if they can, wow, headed home up 2-0. They'll be sitting in a great, great spot.
They would indeed. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And here are the Sixers now. They trail by 3. George and Embiid are up front. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. For the tie. Embiid inside. He's against Gobert. For three, George drops in the three. George has got 8 points.
With an efficient jump shot and limitless confidence, man, I tell you what, George is a threat from just about anywhere on the floor.
George has gone 50% from the field, 3 out of 6. DiVincenzo pass to McDaniels. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Randall finds Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Maxey. Gobert passes to DiVincenzo. And he gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Well, look at Gobert keeping his options open. That was a smart pass he made.
Maxey against DiVincenzo. Maxey, that's good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Randall outside from deep. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Look, for this offense, Randall being an effective catch-and-shoot option is crucial.
Maxey against DiVincenzo. Pass to Edgecombe. Out to the right wing. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Gobert. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Gobert with a screen on Maxey. Outside Edwards. Randall against George. Randall, good. Randall's got 5 points now this quarter.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Maxey passes to George. Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Edwards. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. With the fadeaway and the basket by Embiid. 20 points for Joel Embiid.
You know, they hit the ground running to begin the second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Picked by Gobert. To the inside. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
76ers trail by 3. Here's Edgecombe. 6 points for him. Pass to George. Now Grimes. George is screen on Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Embiid. And Embiid hits the difficult jumper.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Now here's DiVincenzo. The D's right on him. Randall outside. And no good, trying to use the glass.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Up top, Embiid. Defended by Gobert. Fader on the way. Embiid can't hit.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
The kick out to Edwards. From behind the arc. Tries to save it. And he stays with it. Outside. DiVincenzo. Down low. And another shot. And Edwards with the layup. 14 points for Anthony Edwards.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
And a swat from McDaniels. With a near 7-foot wingspan, he can cover a lot of ground.
Here's Gobert. Inside, Gobert puts it in.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's Edgecombe. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Grimes. George, a screen on Edwards. Here's Grimes. His 5 to shoot. Now Embiid. Over Gobert. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound of this game. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the 76ers.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Gobert against Embiid. Over Gobert. Embiid gets the bucket. Embiid's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 14. High arcing shot. He can't get it to go.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Here's Embiid. Embiid missing again. Minnesota leading by 3. To the paint. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Changes here for the 76ers. Barlow's checked in for George. Terry comes in for Oubre. And it's Maxey in for Grimes. 76ers trail by 5. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 6. Outside Maxey. Embiid, a screen on DiVincenzo. Maxey passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Outside Edwards. Randall on the screen. Goes up with the elbow. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
DiVincenzo against Maxey. Inside. Inside! Embiid gets the advantage.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
DiVincenzo against Maxey. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. For 3, Randall. They get it back. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And you gotta box out Gobert or he will make you pay on the offensive glass.
Embiid against Gobert. And Embiid with the power jam.
Woo, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. sky and fly.
Edwards with it. He's got 14. Outside for Randall. Fires the three. Outside. DiVincenzo. And here's Embiid. 30 points in the game. The kick out to Maxey. DiVincenzo with a steal. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Randall inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And Minnesota making a change here. Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Shannon comes in for McDaniels. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Here's Shannon. He's scoreless. Back to Randall. Grabs a miss. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Maxey passes to Embiid for the lead. Yes, sir! Embiid from distance.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
The Timberwolves trail. Dosunmu outside. Outside Reid from downtown. Rebound by Terry.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
And there's the drive. And that one is hammered home.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, D.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Conley against Maxey. Conley passes to Reid, and Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Phillips is checked in for the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 4, Julian Phillips.
There's a minute 34 left in the third. Pass to Shannon. Back to Reid. Can they get it? 6 to shoot. Embiid with a nice defensive effort. The Sixers lead by 3. Outside Maxey. Here's Terry. Philadelphia moving it around. Embiid inside. He's covered by Dosunmu. Embiid misses. Minnesota shooting about 47%. A nice number. There's the triple. Barlow grabs the miss. Barlow's got 5 rebounds tonight. Embiid against Reid. Joel striding through. And Embiid throws it down.
There you go, big fella. It's always good to see Embiid assert himself off the drive.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Shannon. Launches it from deep. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Fades away. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Embiid's got 39.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Now here's Conley, still without a bucket. 11 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Embiid with a steal. What if it goes? Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Sixers ahead. They lead by 7. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Timberwolves, Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dosunmu, and it's Shannon in at the 3.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
They're finally taking care of the ball and playing smarter. Turnovers were a problem early on.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in for Embiid, and it's Lowry in for Tyrese Maxey. Lowry against Conley. Outside Reed. It's tipped. For 3, Lowry hits the trifecta. Lowry's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Lowry can be dangerous from deep. The defense has to guard him better than this.
Outside Reed. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Randall. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Barlow's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now Oubre. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Now Reed. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Reed. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Shot clock at 6. Lowry, no good. For Minnesota, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Randall outside. Fires the 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Pass to Bona. Let's go with a 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Randall finds Reed. Here's Shannon. Reed sets a screen. They still need this. Shannon's shot is off. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Lowry surveys the D. Pass to Oubre. Launches it. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
They get the rebound. Another shot. Got a hand on it.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Here's Terry. He's covered by Dosunmu. Pass to Lowry. They set the pick. Up and in on the layup. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Some changes here for the 76ers. George comes in for Barlow, and it's Edwards in for Terry. And then for Minnesota, Edwards, he's checked in for Shannon, and it's Highland in for Mike Conley. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And so Lowry will bring it up for Philadelphia. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Outside Edwards. George, a screen on Edwards to the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Up top, Highland. He's guarded by Lowry. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
When you're losing, you can't afford to give the ball away.
And Minnesota making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Now here's Lowry. Here's the pick. To the paint. DiVincenzo with the steal. Pass to Edwards. Here's Randall. And the deficit down inside single digits. Randall's got 10 points here in the second half.
A good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
Here's Lowry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Lowry's showing he still has that burst.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Outside, DiVincenzo. Edwards fires from way outside. Edwards from way deep.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
George against Randall. Lowry with it. Back to George. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. And that's 10 points for Paul George.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Randall. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Oubre.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
And here's Edwards. Here's Bonner. Lowry outside. Shot clock at 5. For 3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Dosunmu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oubre with a steal. In transition, here they come. Here's Bona. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Oubre. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Now Lowry. George outside. Lowry outside. Back to George. Oh, they get a hand on it. Randall with a steal. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Bucket. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
Flashing his athleticism on the drive. I like when McDaniels takes initiative on offense.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to George. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
I guess he got a really good pep talk in the locker room because it's been a total reversal this time.
Now here's Randall. Defense right on him. Edwards, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Up top, George. Pass to Bona. Back to George. Lowry against DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. To the inside. And George with the jam.
Well, I think Lowry's probably run a pick and roll a million times. Few better operating the 2-man game.
Outside Edwards. Shoot from the elbow. Edwards pulls it in. The Sixers lead by 12. Lowry finds Edwards. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Edgecombe. George outside. Pass to Lowry. The 3. Rebound Minnesota. Outside. DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. Here's Randall. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Here's Edgecombe. Guarded by Edwards. The 3 is off. Timberwolves trail by 12. DiVincenzo, the triple drop.
Well, look, you have to stay connected to DiVincenzo. He will bury you from out there.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Start moving with your next time. Let's dance.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Lowry. Now here's Maxey. Now Embiid. The 19-footer. Yes, sir! That one's good!
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting it to work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Randall rips down the board. Timberwolves trail by 9. Now Gobert.
Yeah, when Gobert gets deep positioning like that, sometimes you're better off just sending him to the line. Well, winning Defensive Player of the Year multiple times, Gobert has always been a stopper at the rim, but now he's extended that out to the perimeter as well.
And the 76ers making a change here. Oubre's checked in. And he ends up making the second, and that brings him with an 8.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Embiid. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Yes, sir! Moving quick and a great assist in transition.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
DiVincenzo against Maxey. Now George. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
A great touch from PG-13. That's just pro right there.
Edwards fires. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
The Sixers lead by 5. Maxey with it. 54 seconds left to play in the fourth. Takes it inside. Shoots a 3. DiVincenzo with the steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break.
Well, that's what you love about DiVincenzo. He just never stops working.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
.36 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Maxey. They double him with McDaniels. And stolen by Edwards.
Edwards. First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, that's outstanding execution in a big spot. He showed a lot of poise at the line right there.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Gobert. Oh, Gobert cleans it up. Wow.
Well, you got to love that Rudy Gobert was ready in a key moment.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
Randall! And they'll get another chance.
Well, they're all over the offensive glass right now, and it's a big reason that they're ahead.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Philadelphia,
first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And so it's Philadelphia with the W. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Joel, in the past, you've certainly had your critics, and you have not run from them. What are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
Well, you do have the ability to dominate every single night. Good luck moving forward.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Joel Embiid.
Gotta do me like that. Gotta do me so bad. My cousin told me I found this in your side. You hit me when you're super. What? We bomb again. Tell me how laughing at all. Why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. My cousin told me I found this in your snap. You hit me when you're super. What? We bomb again. Tell me how laughing at all. Why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that?
Baby girl is fine and 19, raised on catfish and collard green, brown eyes smelling real sweet, with a strong heartbeat. The way she put that thing